My name's Alex and I'm a certified swim instructor with AquaMobile. Let's begin with a recap of what we did in the last lesson where we were introduced to our front crawl arms. Remember to rotate your arms opposite from one another with your arms straight and your fingers together like paddles. If you hold onto the wall while practicing to pull the water with your arms, make sure that you reach all the way down the water to your thigh. After that, reach your arm around and as high as possible, and then extend fully in front of you. Remember when we learned how to do bobs? This is where we exhaled underwater from our mouth and nose for at least 4 seconds and then came back up for air. Then repeated these steps continuously. Well, these bobs are kind of like the breathing pattern we will be learning today, except the pattern is going to include some new aspects. Firstly, let's practice blowing bubbles while doing bobs. Standing in hip-deep water, lean forward so that the front of your body is submerged and you can face the floor of the pool. Extend one arm in front and the other behind you in the opposite direction. In this position, we will focus on our breathing pattern alone. Blow bubbles underwater, facing down towards the bottom of the pool. Now, turn your head sideways away from the extended arm and take a deep breath. Try to keep your ear in the water and your chin tucked slightly towards your chest. Do this a few times. Now, try it with the other arm extended. Let's add the front crawl arms in again. This time, as you move them through the water opposite from one another, focus on the pattern. Exhale underwater and then come up to breathe at one side only. Grabbing onto a wall and practicing your breathing pattern with your front crawl arms can make it easier to focus on the pattern alone. Focus on keeping your arms straight, keeping them rotating opposite from one another, and keeping your fingers together like paddles. Put your face into the water and blow bubbles. Then come up only to one side to take a breath. Remember to pace your exhale underwater so you don't run out of air before coming up for a breath. Although getting a breathing pattern down pat can be tricky, it's definitely a skill that makes all the difference when it comes to swimming front crawl effectively. Great job! Make sure you keep practicing your rhythmic breathing to get us to our front crawl.
Check out our whole library of Learn to Swim videos and be sure to subscribe for even more great videos from AquaMobile. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the water.